Picture this: the years 410 AD, the mighty Roman Empire, a behemoth that has held Britain in its grasp for nearly 4 centuries, is crumbling. In the bustling northern fortress of Eboracum, now modern-day York, a sense of unease fills the cold air. The legions, the very symbol of Roman power and order, are packing their bags. But where did they go? And what happened to the thriving Romano-British world they left behind? This is the story of Britain's great Roman mystery. For hundreds of years, Eboracum was a powerhouse. It was the capital of Britannia Inferior, a military headquarters, and even the place where 2 Roman emperors, Septimius Severus and Constantius Chlorus, died and were proclaimed gods. The legendary 9th Legion, the Legio IX Hispana, was famously based here before it mysteriously vanished from historical records around the year 120 AD. While we now think they were likely redeployed and later disbanded, their disappearance created a legend that has lasted for centuries. But the real vanishing act happened 300 years later. As the 4th century drew to a close, the Roman Empire was under attack from all sides. Waves of Goths, Vandals, and other tribes were crashing against its borders. To defend the heart of the empire, Rome began pulling its troops from its furthest provinces, including Britain. The formidable 6th Legion, which had replaced the 9th in Eboracum, was recalled to the continent to fight these fires. Imagine being a citizen of Eboracum at that time. One day, the streets are patrolled by disciplined soldiers. The markets are filled with goods from across the empire, and your grandstone villa is heated by a hypercaust system. The next, the soldiers are gone. The supply ships stop arriving. The central authority that guaranteed peace and stability simply evaporates. This wasn't an overnight collapse. It was a slow, painful decay. Letters from this period show British leaders begging the Emperor Honorius for help against Pictish and Saxon raids. His famous reply, known as the Rescript of Honorius, was chillingly simple. He told the cities of Britain to look to their own defenses. The message was clear: you are on your own. So, what happened to the people left behind in Eboracum and across Britain? The grand Roman buildings didn't vanish instantly for a while. Life probably tried to carry on. Local warlords and chieftains rose to fill the power vacuum, fighting amongst themselves and against the incoming Anglo-Saxons. The sophisticated Roman economy collapsed. People abandoned the cities like Eboracum and returned to a more rural, agrarian lifestyle. The great stone structures were repurposed or slowly fell into ruin, their materials scavenged for new, humbler buildings. The legacy of these lost legions isn't just a story of soldiers marching away. It's the story of a world-changing transition. It marks the end of Roman Britain and the beginning of what we call the Dark Ages, a murky period from which the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms, and eventually England itself, would emerge. The ghosts of Eboracum's legions still walk the streets of York today. You can see them in the Roman walls that still stand, in the artifacts unearthed beneath the city, and in the enduring mystery of a world that vanished. It's a powerful reminder that even the greatest empires are not eternal, and that history is often shaped not by grand battles, but by the slow, silent departure of those who once kept order. Thanks for joining us on this journey back in time. If you're fascinated by the rise and fall of ancient civilizations, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more stories from the crossroads of history. We'll see you in the next one.